everybody, and welcome to Diceoperated, your favorite actual play D&D series, but your favorite is, let's take that over. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Diceoperated, your recent college graduate's favorite actual play channel. I am your guide, something like that, in this game. We're playing a different game today. The fledglings have left the nest. Is that what you said, Sarah?
I said we shoved them out, but yeah, basically, I'm just kidding. If they're watching this, fledglings pushed so lovingly, gracefully.
And we're taking a bit of a spring and summer break. We might do some different kind of like one-shot kind of things like this. But yeah, we are playing The Quiet Year, which was designed and written by Avery Alder. You can find it on their website. It's I think like $15 for the PDF. It's a really great game. It's a beautiful game, and you'll get to see it in action right here. Yeah, I am, just looked it up, I am the facilitator. That's what I am. Also the Oracle later on, which will be very fun.
Jealous.
And yeah, I have played this game once before. Maya and Sarah have not played it before, so if you're unfamiliar, that's no problem. What's that called in fiction, where you have like a kind of point of view character, like it's coming through?
It's third person limited. I don't know. It's a limited point of view.
Great. So let's just get started. All right. This is all brand new, folks. All right. For a long time, we were at war with the jackals. Now, finally, we've driven them off, and we're left with this, a year of relative peace, one quiet year with which to build our community up and learn again how to work together. Come winter, the frost shepherds will arrive, and we might not survive the encounter. That is when the game will end. But we don't know about that yet. What we know is that right now, in this moment, there is an opportunity to build something. Let's go over our game components. This is our map. Before playing, we'll establish some of the landscape. As we play, we'll update the map to reflect new discoveries, conflicts, and decisions. The map will blend literal cartography with symbols. We won't write words on it, though common symbols are fine. We'll all take turns drawing on this map. You don't have to worry about drawing well. Every drawing is good enough. This card, being the turn summary card, which I have here, but you guys don't have on the digital space, explains how play works from week to week. We'll go over it soon. We've already gone over it off screen. There are project dice. When our community starts a project, we'll place one on the map to note how many weeks it will take to finish. Each week, the dice ticks down by one. When a dice reaches 0, the project is complete. There are also contempt tokens, which we don't have any on screen, which we will, if we so need them, we'll just audibly say that we take a contempt token.
Mm-hmm. I plan on taking a lot, so this is good.
Gotcha.
I knew it. I knew one of us was going to make that joke, Maya. I was like, who's going to do it?
You gotta.
All right. And the actual physical object that we have, this deck of cards represents our quiet year. Each suit is a season. At some point in winter, we'll draw the King of Spades. That's when the Frost Shepherds will arrive, and the game will immediately end. I dropped one of the cards. Give me one moment.
Oh no, which one? You have to be really honest.
Was it the Frost Shepherds
one?
It
was not. It was the Two of Hearts.
Damn it.
I feel like that could be symbolic. I don't know how yet, but I'll figure it out.
We're going to have a love story.
Winter. Going at the bottom.
We always have a love story, Maya.
We've got clubs. Autumn. Going after that. I'm shuffling these as we put them down, so we do not know what is going on.
Yeah.
We have
Sarah and I can't even see the cards.
Diamond.
Will could be cheating.
This one weird loop in my hair. Who is
Why
she?
would I possibly do that? And we've got hearts. Finally. That is spring. We are playing a fleeting year. So I've removed 5 cards from each of the suits. So there'll only be 32 weeks in this year. Yeah. Let's get started. When we play the Quiet Year, we don't control specific characters or act out scenes. Instead, we all act as abstract social forces within the community. At any point, we might be representing a single person or a great many. This is a story about social forces and their impact on the land, rather than being about specific individuals. At the same time that we're playing as the community, we're also looking for opportunities to introduce new and interesting challenges into the story. It's our job to make sure that there are always difficult decisions to be made and uncertainties to be explored. As we introduce interesting challenges for the community and then figure out how to address them, tensions will emerge that ultimately reveal the character and future of our community. Before the first week of play, we establish a general landscape for our map. This begins with a brief discussion, taking 2 minutes at the most, about the general terrain and habitat. This can be as simple as someone saying, "How about a community in a rocky desert?" and everyone else nodding in agreement. Once we agree, each of us introduces one detail about the local terrain and then sketches it onto the map. These sketches should be rough and simple, leaving lots of blank space for addition during play. The community itself should be fairly large on the map, perhaps taking about 1/3 of the sheet. Usually the community has around 60 to 80 members. What should the general terrain be, you guys?
So do we start with Maya?
I was thinking like I know we kind of can go into whatever genre, and maybe I've been thinking about Hunger Games too much, but like specifically, actually this is a reference no one will get except for those in our in our AUs. Okay, I was thinking about like the ruins of a city.
The ruins of a city.
Oh, that's actually so cool.
Like a large city?
Yeah, like the ruins of a large city.
Like a large urban city or like a Roman city, for example?
I was thinking about an urban city, but
Okay.
I'm open to Roman cities as well.
Let's do urban city. That sounds great.
Like how, like as it would be in like the present day, like to what level of tech is my question? Like how much
I
don't think we need to get into those questions right now. Those are the things that we can decide.
I was thinking just like a ruined city.
Okay, sounds good.
Maya, would you like to draw some of that?
Oh, I would love to draw some of
approximately
that.
1/3 of the map.
Yes. Oh, I forgot. Okay. So this is a bad building. It's broken. That's why it looks like that.
It's a good bad building.
That's actually, it's compelling, I would say.
This is another building that fell over. I'm not good at this.
No, this is actually so good.
We'll help you out.
You will?
Yeah, we will.
There's going to be a bridge over here. This is what the bridge looks like.
That's
except
cool.
It's going to be broken in the middle. Crack, 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 crack. This is hard on a computer. Everyone, just know that we're drawing with like our little cursors.
Our little, yeah. My MacBook trackpad is just fantastic drawing tool. Digital art is my passion.
That is what has been decided.
Can I draw a cat? What if we have a chasm in it? Ooh, I'm gonna draw a road. Can I draw like a?
Ooh, a road is good. A road is very, very good.
After we draw the original ones, we'll also be able to add one notable thing afterwards. So.
Oh wait, can I move the bridge to over this road?
No, hang on. No, I'll move my road over your bridge.
Do whatever you want.
How do I remove the road?
Wait,
let me
just.
Yes.
Oh, okay, that didn't work. Okay, give me a second. Let me just. Wait. I can absolutely just move the bridge.
I'm so scared. That's such a huge box. What if I move stuff that I don't want to move? Okay.
Perfect. Beautiful.
Okay, I'm afraid, you guys.
I'm an artist. Okay, there's the bridge.
Beautiful.
Ooh, you know what's good? You know those big water tanks that people have on top of buildings?
Oh,
but I guess
cool.
that goes into the it can be empty.
Do it.
It's just gonna be a circle. It's gonna look like a little snow globe.
How do you feel about this?
I love her.
This is really beautiful.
It's great.
I love her.
Fantastic. All right. Very good.
So we draw more. What are these blue things?
Buildings? I don't know. We'll
Okay.
Be
find out.
kind to Will's artistic vision, Maya.
No, I'm sorry.
We're
I
all
thought that
expressing
listen,
ourselves
I had a
creatively
feeling
in
they
this
were buildings,
space.
but I wanted to make sure that you didn't have any kind of other things in mind for them.
All right. Now each person introduce a detail and draw it on the map before proceeding. I have one if I can start off.
Oh, go.
Okay.
Right here. There is an opening into the subway.
Ooh,
That's very cool.
that's very good.
That's what that is.
Okay, I'll just keep the same color. Okay, I'll draw another one. Right here is a little dog park
Oh,
Love
with
it.
like trees and stuff. It's like,
where is I can't. Oh, there we go. I see it.
Beautiful, Maya. An artist.
thank you. I'm getting better.
The isometric
Okay.
point of view. Fantastic.
Fantastic. Okay. I think mine is going to be like some kind of government building that's like gone now, kind of, but like where it used to be. Is that anything? Here we go. And it's bad now.
Nice.
It's broken. Here you go.
All right. Next, we
It's so
each-
big. I don't know why it's so big. Sorry.
Next, we each name an important resource for the community, something we might have in either abundance or scarcity. Don't draw it right away. Some examples include clean drinking water, adequate shelter, and fish. Choosing a resource makes it important, if it wasn't already. If you pick gasoline, it becomes something our community wants and needs. Everyone's going to name a resource before proceeding. These are just important resources for our community here.
Mhm.
I'm going to say transportation.
Ooh,
That's good.
And
That's
I'll keep
good.
track of these.
I feel like I should say one. I'm gonna say yeah, I'm gonna say the other one because I think it's more interesting. Like building parts, like scrap, not textiles,
Materials?
but yeah.
Gotcha. So building materials.
Mm-hmm.
So right now we're doing things we do have.
They're just resources that are important to the community.
What about like medical supplies?
That's good.
You got it. All right. Now we choose one of these resources to be in abundance. Whoever named the resource draws its abundance on the map. The rest are in scarcity, and the remaining players figure out how to draw a lack of these resources on the map. Remember, common symbols are fine. We also keep track of our abundances and scarcities on an index card. So of transportation, building materials, and medical supplies, which one is in abundance and the other two are in scarcity? To me, it seems like building materials might be the one in abundance,
Yeah, I was going to say that
yeah.
too.
which puts
I'll-
transportation and medical supplies in scarcity, which is scary.
Okay. Well, we didn't say anything about food or water, so
We just have to assume it's okay.
Yeah, yeah.
It is neither an
Yeah.
abundance nor a scarcity. It's fine.
these little blocks are
now.
going to be the building materials that we have.
Oh,
in
I have to draw
abundance,
stuff now. That's good.
That perfect.
Draw medical supplies.
Make it a little
Band-Aid.
bigger.
So if we don't have it, I don't draw it.
No, you figure out a way to draw the scarcity.
Okay.
Like, for example, I'm just going to draw that like. Oh, wait.
That's a band-aid, you guys.
I could tell. It looks really good.
Thank you.
It's so big.
I don't mean to do it that way. I'm
It's
just
a very big scarcity. We don't have
I
a lot of it.
I
And
have a presence
I
in
put
this
that
world.
road sign over the road. So that's
Excellent.
the scarcity
Excellent.
of
Oh,
time.
very good. Very good.
Thank you. We'll go back to regular. That was large. Fantastic.
Sometimes I just look at the map again and it's just
It's beautiful. It's our artwork. This is what we've made together, and
It's
we'll
so
only make more over the
beautiful.
course of this.
We'll be
campaign.
printing
no one
posters. You
showed
can find them
Lauren
at our
this
merch
video
store.
who's an actual artist.
I feel like Lauren would appreciate it for what it is, which is an abstract masterpiece.
I agree.
That's true. That's true.
I
Okay.
think Lauren with her degree.
Who would like to go first?
Will, I think you should go first.
Okay.
I also think you should go first.
Okay. I will go first. We are in spring, and I've drawn the 8 of spring.
8 of spring.
An old piece of machinery is discovered, broken but perhaps repairable. What is it? What would it be useful for? Or an old piece of machinery is discovered, cursed and dangerous. How does the community destroy it? I'll start with a nice one. I'll start with the good one for right now. An old piece of machinery is discovered, broken but perhaps repairable. What is it? What would it be useful for? Right here on wrong screen. On top of this building, the square one with the circle on it on the very top.
Yeah.
Someone had made the long trek up there. And we're doing our best.
You're doing so good. You're doing so good.
You're doing really, really good.
Has discovered what we would recognize as a helicopter. Very cool.
Very cool.
Beautiful, Will.
Fantastic. It would be useful for transportation.
I can
It would be.
imagine.
Indeed.
Great. Played a card. There are no dice to adjust currently, and I will take an action.
Just for the people who haven't played this before, we can take 3 actions, start a discussion, make a discussion, start a project, or what was the third one?
discover something new.
Discover something new.
Which I think is what I will do. Although I think I'm going to make it a discovery. Just because I like doing that. And over at this semicircle on the bottom right is it actually, once you uncover some of the rubble, is an amphitheater.
Ooh,
Oh, cool.
that's really cool. And it's right next to the park. This is great.
This is a good town. What's the rent like here? I gotta ask.
All right, who's next?
I'll go next. So
Fantastic.
William, if you'd be so kind to draw me a card.
You have drawn the Queen of Spring.
The Queen of Spring. All right, the options are, what's the most beautiful thing in this area? Or, what's the most hideous thing in this area? So, I'll say something nice, just since we're opening it up. We have this beautiful new world. I'm gonna say the most beautiful thing in this area is if you go to the highest building, which is this broken building with a tear right in the middle. And if you're able to climb, yes, and you climb up, there's a ladder on the side. If you can climb up all the way to the top, it gives a wonderful overlay of the city, and it's facing the direction which the sun rises. So you can see the sun rise over the city, and the light kind of glistens off different random shards of metal that are left from the decaying buildings.
Beautiful. Perfect.
Thank you.
All right.
And then we don't have any dice to do. And I'm going to start a project. And I'd
Good.
like us to start repairing this helicopter so that we can use it.
Very
Good job,
cool.
Maya.
And we discuss how many weeks we think this is going to take, right?
You just get to decide.
Oh,
how
I
many
just get to
weeks.
decide?
If
to
it
repair
can be
a-
up to 6 weeks. If you think it's gonna take more than 6 weeks, you cut it into 2 parts.
Yes. I don't think it's that bad. I think it'll take 3 weeks.
Gotcha. Do we want to like type numbers onto? Oh, you got it right there.
Oh, I just drew it.
You got it. Perfect. Okie dokie. That is your.
Oh, wait. Am I supposed to draw the beautiful thing?
You don't have to if you want to.
I would like to.
more
Can I
than
use a
welcome.
different color? Is that okay?
Sure. Yeah.
Getting fancy with it.
Yeah. Nothing but the
Ooh.
best for our city.
Beautiful. All right, Sarah, you are up.
Yep, hit me.
You have drawn the 5 of spring.
Okay. It says, ooh, it says there is a disquieting legend about this place. What is it? Or alarming weather patterns destroy something. How and what? That one's boring. I'm doing the disquieting legend. I think the legend. I'm trying to not think about it too hard and just kind of go with my gut on it. I think the legend is that whatever destroyed the city is still here.
Ooh,
That's
that's
so good.
spicy.
I love that.
That's what I've got for you all. Okay, so then I closed my phone in my excitement, and
You
now it
have
won't
to
recognize
draw
my
that?
thumbprint.
Uh,
I can draw it.
you can draw. Yeah.
I can draw it. These are question marks, by the way. I
Oh,
thought they would look
excellent.
better than that. I thought that's pretty good. Okay. So then no dice to adjust. Oh, so do I just adjust this dice?
Yes, or Maya can, whoever wants to, but it does go down to 2.
Do you want to do it, Mimi? Or do you want me to do it?
Oh, I can do it.
Okay. So that goes down to 2. And then can I start another project? That's allowed,
Yeah,
right?
totally.
Okay, sweet. I'm gonna do that. I think our little townspeople are gonna try and sorry, my mom's texting me. They're gonna try and clear out the subway to like have a safe space mostly, and then like kind of see if they can use it to like kind of tunnel out or whatever. Or whatever you may need the subway to be clear for. But I think primarily as like a safe space,
Mhm.
But I think that would take a long ass time. I'm gonna say in 6 weeks they can do like from here to the next like subway station, which might only be like however far across the city.
Mhm.
Does that sound fair to you guys?
Yeah, totally.
I feel like that would take like a long time. Okay, so I'm just gonna put a 6 right here next to her.
Beautiful.
That sounds
Fantastic.
good to you guys. Okay.
All right. My turn. The Jack of Spring. Which we've got right here. You see a good omen. What is it? Or you see a bad omen. What is it? I'm going to choose a bad omen.
No.
I think that they see just like some of the scouts or whoever are on like higher places. See like far and in the distance there is another settlement, and there is a large explosion at that settlement.
Okay.
They don't know what caused it or anything like that, but they see just a fireball essentially. Fantastic.
Spicy.
That's very spicy.
I would call that a bad omen, yes.
We adjust the dice.
Oh, should we? Yeah.
You guys got that? And take an action. I'm going to hold a discussion.
Ooh.
What should we do about the existence of other settlements around us?
I think we should protect ourselves, and then once we deem ourselves protected enough, try to see who is there.
Yeah, I don't think we're in any position to overextend ourselves in trying to reach out to anyone else. I don't know that we have, I don't know what we could do if we wanted to do something. I don't know what that would be. I don't know what our capabilities are in our current state.
I think that it's more dangerous to reach out to other locations than to keep ourselves isolated here. And that's my turn.
Excellent.
Great, Maya, you are up.
Great.
The 4 of spring.
4 of spring. So, the two options are what important and basic tools the community lack, or where are you storing your food, and why is this a risky place to store things? So, I'm going to go with where are you storing your food and why is it risky? I think we're storing our food in the empty water.
I knew it. I'm so excited. I knew
Yeah.
exactly. That's awesome, Maya.
Because it kind of looks like a silo.
Perfect.
So we're storing our food in there, but I will say that I think with the weather that happens around, it's not very insulated. It's so food has a possibility of going bad quickly. Or if it gets really cold and it has a possibility of freezing inside of there.
Mm.
Mhm.
Very cool.
And then, our little projects get finished. Guys, we have a working helicopter.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
I would
And then
say, I would say that takes transportation out of scarcity.
Yeah.
So you'll be able to
Yeah.
travel by air around. It's not an abundance because only some people can do it in the helicopter.
Yeah.
That's what I was about to say. Yeah.
But yeah.
Cool. And then I will discover something new, which is we dug a little patch of the dirt in the little dog park and found a time capsule.
Fun.
Oh, whoa.
From many years ago.
Gotcha. How many
From
years
our
ago?
current timeline.
You need to give us a year, but like just how many years ago do you think?
I'm gonna say 100 years ago.
Oh, wow. Okay. It's an old ass time capsule.
Yeah, an old ass time capsule.
Good.
That's a clock on the little
Gotcha.
oval
Excellent.
thing.
It's like 10 o'clock. Perfect.
All right, that's Sarah's turn.
Oh, yeah, it is, isn't it?
The 3 of spring.
Okie dokie. Ooh. Ooh, these are spicy. Someone new arrives. Who? Or 2 of the community's younger members get into a fight. What provoked them? Oh, those are both pretty good. I think, oh gosh, they're both very good. I think someone shows up from the exploded community.
Mm.
And like is in very bad shape, which is probably not ideal considering I unfortunately did put medical supplies in scarcity. Is my bad. But yeah, I don't think they're in any state to like talk about what happened. I don't know if they're even conscious, but we got them now.
Mm.
So
Gotcha.
yeah.
Very cool.
Okay.
Sit down,
And then I
close
get
your
to,
eyes.
yes. Eehoo. Sweet. And then let me just look at the rules really quick on starting a discussion. So, because there's something about questions, right? Like you're not allowed to open with a question, or you are supposed to open with a question.
If you make a question, it goes the next player, and you finish with a statement. If you start with a statement, it's just your statement, next player, next player.
Okay, I'm gonna open with a question here. Should we open the time capsule? Question mark.
Yeah, I think it's really important for us to know what happened, what life was like for the people who lived here before us.
And I will echo that I think we should open the time capsule, in that perhaps it will give us a clue as to what led to the ruin of this city.
Oh, that's a good point. And that's my statement. Thank you. Yeah, I think it's important for us to have a record of our history and see if it can give us any insight into our current situation.
Great. Fantastic. It's my turn.
Yeah.
I'm drawing 2 of hearts, 2 of spring.
2 of hearts.
There's a large body of water on the map. Where is it? What does it look like? Or there's a giant man-made structure on the map. Where is it? Why is it abandoned?
I feel like that's really well suited to our map. That's kind of fun.
The Statue of Liberty is buried up to the chest in sand and sticking out.
Yeah.
Giant man-made structures call my name, but I'm gonna go with body of water.
We already have a lot of man-made structures that are abandoned.
Yeah. Where is it? Let me see. I'm gonna say it's like down in this corner over here. Like it'd be a bit of a trek to get there.
Okay.
Between us and the other city that we saw. Oh, I guess it's closer to us. Never mind.
Do you get to specify, like, is that fresh water? Is
That's where
that
it is. What does it look like? I will say it's a lake. It's a freshwater lake. And it looks green but serene.
okay?
Those would be my 2 words to describe this lake. Great. Now we clock down, take down the clocks. Fantastic. And I am going to start a project. And that project is maybe not like the smartest or the best, but some folks are going to put on a play here in 4 weeks.
Aww.
4 weeks. Wow. Okay. Good for them.
All right. So in a month's time, there will be a play.
Yes.
Good.
Fantastic. That's my turn. Maya, you have drawn the 10 of spring.
10 of spring. Oh no. Okay. So there's another community somewhere on the map. Where are they? What sets them apart from you? Or What belief or practice helps unify your community? So here's the thing. We already kind of established the first one.
Hmm.
But I'm going to do the first one anyways. Which is a different community
Oh,
that, as we've been working to empty out the subway underground, we've uncovered another area which is clear that has led to a community that has been living underground.
I love it. I love it so much.
Okay. This is very good.
So
It feels
they are
very like the 100. I feel like
yeah,
it's very good to me.
It does.
That's good. I'm into it.
Yeah. So I'm gonna say I'll draw a little thing. I'm gonna use different color. Use purple. I think that they are closer to this side over here, and they're a little bit farther away, but we saw one of their scouting. They had come over to see what the ruckus was that was happening on the other side.
Gotcha.
And now I'm going to, the little dice thing can come, not the ticker can come down.
Gotcha.
And I am going to start a discussion, which is the very injured person that we got from the other community that exploded has not been getting better. Should we use up most of our medical supplies to help them?
Holy shit, Maya. Okay. No, this is a good it's a good question. Okay, let's hash out our morality here. That's fine. I think that this person has information that could be useful to us. I think that information is irreplaceable, and we have the possibility of finding more medical supplies.
Despite that information being irreplaceable and potentially useful to us, it does not outweigh the use of the medical supplies that we have and the lives of our own people.
Shouldn't have asked such a morality question. Will say I agree with Will. I don't think that despite having the opportunity to learn more about the community and the potential of getting more medical supplies, I think it is difficult to set all of our expectations on a potential situation. But maybe he'll get better.
All right. That's your turn. Sarah, you're next.
Yes.
The 3 of diamonds, the 3 of summer.
Summer.
We already entered summer?
We are in summer.
Hey, besties. Okay. Summer is a time for production and tending to the earth. Start a project related to food production. Or summer is a time for conquest and the gathering of might. Start a project related to military readiness and conquest. So is Cleo Meliora here or not is what I have to decide. Is she here or have I lost her completely? Where they lose me is conquest. Because I'm like, military readiness, yes. Conquest, no. I feel like we've set the precedent that we're kind of holding up here. I'm going to start a project related to food production. I think that there is a group of individuals who are going to try to get something growing in whatever greenery remains in our little dog park area.
Perfect.
Okay, so I'm just gonna draw like some fruit on these trees. I think would be kind of funny. They look like coconuts, but they're not coconuts, probably. Maybe. I don't know. Okay. So that's how long do we think? How long does food take to grow?
I think it's more of a
Long
question
time.
of like how I feel like the more weeks it takes, the more food we get, but we'd have to wait that long for the food.
Mm.
I'm tempted to say like 4 weeks, because I'm thinking like if we're in an expedited year, like 1 season ish. I don't know. I don't know how that math is working out in my head. That's nothing, but that's what I'm feeling in my heart. So that's what I'm gonna
Yeah,
do.
8 weeks is a season in this time frame.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna do 4.
Perfect.
So that's just my vibes. So yeah. Okay. And then this one is done.
Awesome.
Subway one.
Yay.
What
So
happens?
I'm gonna say we make contact with our besties across the street here. Hello,
Wait, are you talking about the
besties.
other one or the
Yeah,
other
I mean, I think if
civilization?
they're on the other side of the like rubble that we've cleared, all of the lights in my room turning off by themselves is just not acceptable to me. If they're on the other side of this rubble that we've cleared and we've cleared the rubble, then there's no other side and they're just on the same side as us. And now we've made contact with them. So now we're in it with them. I don't know what that means. What's the goal that I'm supposed to accomplish by finishing a project? What are the things I have to do?
We reflected on that.
As a group. Okay. Okay. So now we're besties with them. I have to reflect that on the map. Okay. Okay, they're gonna be holding hands. Everyone hold on to your horses first. Look, see, they're holding hands. Now we're besties with them. So I don't know if okay, so I'm gonna start a discussion. How are we gonna what's vibe check on the new folks? Are we gonna like merge our communities, or are we gonna just kind of work together? Vibe check.
I think that they make great potential allies, and if we can expand our range of influence vertically downwards, that sounds good to me.
I would agree. I think that an already established community that seems to be prospering as well as you can in these trying times are worth and these unprecedented times.
I was about to say these unprecedented times. That's so funny.
Are worth connecting with, and I think we should invite them to the play in 2 weeks.
I love that so much. I am in favor of a merger. I think it would be great for both of us. I think there's strength in numbers.
Great. All right, that's my turn. 2 of summer. Someone new arrives. Who? Why are they in distress? Or someone leaves the community. Who? What are they looking for? Interesting. I'm definitely going to do someone leaves the community.
Okay.
Who and what are they looking for? The person that leaves the community is an older person, an older gentleman. He's like in his 80s or maybe even his 90s. It's a miracle he survived this long. And at some point in the event, which happened, I won't say like how long in the past, but in his past, he was here in this city, and the rest of his family is in the other location. And so after finally, getting everything together, getting back on his feet, he's going to make his way out. That's him. All right, we are entering Tech Week. for the play.
And our crops are growing, huh?
Yeah.
Oh,
you
I moved
wouldn't
the map.
mind-
Sorry.
You're good. You're good. Could you delete your 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 when you get a chance, just to make room?
I would
on the-
love to. Let's see if I
map.
figure out how.
Here, Sarah, I'll delete your 4 with the cross
Okay.
out in the garden. Oh, if it'll let me straight up.
Thanks, Mimi.
Oh,
All
don't
right.
thank me
I'm-
yet. It's not letting me.
Oh, here I got it. Here I got it. She seems to
Okay.
like me a little bit today. Oh, just kidding. Nope. No, no.
And I'm gonna start a project,
Just kidding. Nope. She hates me.
and I'm
All right.
going to all this new food that we're growing isn't worth anything if the place we're storing our food doesn't
Okay.
keep it safe. So I'm gonna start a project to patch up the silo thing. What is it called?
Yes.
Yeah.
The silo thing. You got it. A little water tower.
Beautiful.
Is she horizontal, the water tower? Has she fully fallen over? Is she a horizontal water tower? Mimi, be honest.
She's leaning.
Okay. Okay, let's patch that up for sure.
I'm gonna say it takes 1 or 2 weeks. I'm just gonna say it takes 2 weeks.
Hmm.
That sounds
Or
good to me.
no, we have building materials in plenty. So I say
That's
that
true.
takes 1 week.
Sounds good.
What was the other 2 in scarcity? Medical supplies
Medical
and
supplies and transportation. We
transportation.
have the
Transportation.
helicopter.
Oh, we have the helicopter now.
Yeah. New things can enter abundance or scarcity too, though.
Okay.
So just keep that in mind. Great, that's my project. And it is Maya's turn.
Great.
You have drawn the Ace of Summer.
Ace of Summer. All right. Wait, yeah, summer. Okay. A contingent within the community demands to be heard. Who are they? What are they asking for? Or a contingent within the community have acted on their frustrations. What have they damaged? Why did they damage it? Is it permanent?
Ooh.
I'm gonna say the second one. They they damaged something. I think there's a group that were not happy about the decision to not help the man from the other community and wanted to instead go and make contact with them. And since they were vetoed and not allowed to, they have damaged the helicopter.
No, dude. No.
But I think it's repairable. It's repairable. It's not permanent.
You want to draw something on the map to reflect that?
Yes, I would love nothing more.
I love the Crayola 8-pack of markers colors that we've chosen.
Me too. It's a frowny face on the helicopter.
That's perfect. I feel like I have told you recently, Maya, how much I love you and how wonderful you are, and your
I
brain
love
is
you
so
too.
amazing to me.
I'm going to put transportation back in scarcity.
Yeah. And then we can tick down the timer. Oh, the play is happening. Our friends can come over from the community from the other place. But I would also like to start a project.
Gotcha. Well,
but I just got
we gotta resolve there's 2 clocks that have ticked down.
Huh?
The food storage.
Oh, the food one.
Is fixed. It's good.
Yay!
And yeah, it'll hold up. It's fairly well contained from the elements and well insulated, so the
Yay.
temperature will not have an effect on it.
Good. Very good.
the play goes off without a hitch. They do, of course, a Midsummer's Night's Dream.
I
course,
knew
I was
it.
thinking
I mean,
Shakespeare.
come on.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
When are we gonna get like a weird kind of like dystopian era Midsummer's Night's Dream? That's what I want to know. Will, write that on the board. We're putting it on.
It's like my high school
Start a
theater did.
project.
Start the project right now. Can we recreate my high school's Hunger Games Antigone, which is to this day like one of the best productions of anything I've ever seen ever. So good, dude.
And yeah, a good time is had by all. And the underground people come too.
Yay!
Good. Do they like it?
Yeah, they
Okay,
enjoyed it.
Good. That's important to me.
Good. They left good reviews.
That's
Yeah.
good. That's good.
Yes. Maybe they can invite us later, but that's their own business. That's another game's business.
That's
I would
so
like to-
funny.
I would like to start a project, which is we have a group of people very interested in botany and plants, and think that with some work, the algae from the Green Lake might be able to be turned into medicinal uses.
Good.
So I would like to start a project for the research / making of medicinal salves and stuff like that.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I think that'll take maybe like 4 weeks. Does that sound about right? Maybe more.
Yeah, 4 weeks is half a season.
4 weeks is half a season.
That sound right to you?
Yeah.
Cool. All right. That's your turn, Sarah.
Oh,
You're
did I
on.
tick down our little plant guy on the last one?
I
I don't think I did.
It doesn't
We're
look
to
like you
one.
did.
We're to one probably. I forgot. I'm sorry. I lost track of my own plants.
Oh, you're good.
I'm the only one with a project going right now. I forgot about it. Let me just change her to 1 right now. Okay, 1 week. Okay, I'm now ready.
All right. You've drawn the 10 of summer.
Okay, so I lost it. I'm in autumn. Okay, here I am. 8, 9, 10. You discover a new cache of supplies or resource added to abundance, or a scarcity has gone unaddressed for too long. Start a project that will alleviate that scarcity. I feel like we just started a project that's going to alleviate one of our like major scarcities.
And the other one is transportation, because the helicopter's down.
Yeah. I could fix the helicopter. I might do that later. I'm going to say we discover a cache of supplies or resources, but I'm going to get kind of theoretical with it. I think that like the merger with these two communities has like gone super well. And I think there's an abundance now of like community of like, I think people are like working really well together, and are like accomplishing things pretty quickly, and are like, people really want to kind of survive and understand that there's kind of a strength in merging these two communities. And now we have their like underground zone also sort of at our disposal as we need it. So I think, I don't know if that's something that we can add as an abundance, is like, I don't know, teamwork, good
Yeah.
spirits. I think it's just like we got new folks up in the mix now, and it's like going pretty
Camaraderie?
good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's very good. That's a good word for it. What do we think about that?
I like it.
Yeah.
Written it
Okay.
down.
Sweet. Okay, and then I am going to start a project to.
We gotta tick down the clocks.
Oh, I forgot. Yes. Okay.
Oh, my bad.
So we have food now.
Woo!
That's
what,
cool.
What happens?
Yay!
What's the
I think it's a lot of the like, I'm trying to think of what would grow in 4 weeks. This is a magical world, so we're gonna say a lot of stuff probably. But I think a lot of like a lot of those like nutrient dense kind of like microgreens kind of stuff.
Those do grow pretty quickly.
Yeah.
I
I
think.
think it's a lot of that kind of stuff. And then like, I think some like, I don't know, onions, stuff like that you can replant and like snip the tops off of it. It keeps growing, lettuce type things. I think it's a lot of greens to begin with, but like that's kind of what we have the space to grow right now. And it's all right. It's salad, so if you like salad, you're probably chilling. If you don't, it might be a little rough for you for a little while, but yeah, and we have our silo prepared, so that's pretty cool. So yeah.
Great.
We got food now. I don't know if that's an abundance because I think we have enough. I don't know that we have an abundance, but we have it.
Yeah.
You got it.
Okay. And then do we tick down what else? What other projects do we have?
I ticked down the medical.
Yes. Okay. Now I'm gonna start a project. I would like to fix the helicopter. I think it will take 2 weeks to do it.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that's right.
Cool.
Barely even got any use out of that helicopter.
It's gonna happen. Well, we'll fix it. We'll fix it.
It did look pretty. We got a helicopter.
Yeah. We have it if we need it. If we haven't needed it, that's probably a good thing.
All right. My turn?
Yes.
John, the 7 of summer.
Okie dokie.
Introduce a mystery at the edge of the map. I do love a mystery.
Yeah,
Or
you do.
an unattended situation becomes problematic and scary. What is it?
No.
How does it go awry? I can't think of an unattended situation right now. Like we're on the medical, we're on the transportation. I'm going to introduce a mystery at the edge of the map. That mystery. On the edge of the kind of theoretical border of the city, right? What everyone imagines that no one really goes past. The traveler from the other location is found dead.
No.
No.
Rats.
No. He was doing better.
And I hate to say it,
You don't. I know you
but
don't.
it was a murder.
I knew
No.
it. You don't hate to say it, do you? You love to say
There's
it.
been a murder.
No. I do love a murder mystery. Maybe we can hash this out. Maybe this will be fun.
There's been a murder.
Okay, cool. Clock tick down.
Oh,
I'm done. I don't have any. Oh, wait. No, yes, I do. Oh, no.
you have the helicopter.
I forgot. I just started it. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. And finally, I'm going to start a project to not like completely rebuild, but like okay. In 2 weeks, some people are going to, the 2 weeks is like touching up this like historical monument, basically, like making it like getting all the rubble out, stuff like that. And they are going to unveil what was in the time capsule.
Yay! I was hoping we
Yay.
would circle back to the time capsule.
I know.
That's good. Good.
Yeah, very good. Very good.
Cool. That is my project.
Love it.
Great. Beautiful.
All right, Maya, your turn.
Yes.
The 9 of summer.
9 of no. A project fails. Which one and why?
Oh,
Or something goes foul and supplies are ruined. Add a new scarcity. Okay, I'm gonna do something goes foul and supplies are ruined. Add a new scarcity. I think the silo, which we had repaired, unfortunately gets another crack in it, and the food.
should have added another week.
and the food spoils.
Rats.
Rats.
Rats?
So
Have we considered rats?
No!
scarcity of food.
Scarcity of food.
Rough, dude. That's
I
tough.
know. It's real rough.
This game is wild because I genuinely feel like I worked so hard to prepare.
Yeah, literally.
I know.
All right.
Oh, the stuff goes down. Guys,
Yeah.
we're 1 week away from more medicine.
Well, we fixed the helicopter, you guys.
Great.
Yay.
What does that look like?
So-
What happened?
Can I change the smiley face to, can you change it to a happy face, Maya?
Yeah.
Okay, that would make me feel really good. I don't know. I feel like they fix it and it's fixed. I feel like I don't know if this is something I can do with this, but I feel like they have like a guard for it now. Like it's like they're kind of keeping a watch over it now.
Okay.
And it's like it's cool now.
Gotcha.
Yeah. But I feel like it's not like accessible to the public anymore. Like now it's like you need some kind of reason to be up in this grill if you want to be here.
Yeah.
All right, Maya.
Oh, right.
Really quick, Will, did you tick down your time capsule business?
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
thank you so much.
You're so welcome, bestie. Sorry, Mimi, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, you're good. You're good. I'm
Nice.
thinking. I'm trying to think. Because I feel like we should start a project to fix the silo.
Yeah.
But I want to discover something. No, we're going to fix the silo.
Okay.
I think it's going to take 2 weeks.
Okay. Fighting for our lives. The silo. Fantastic. Sarah, it's your turn.
Okay.
Sarah, you've drawn the 8 of summer.
Okie dokie. It says, ooh, someone tries to take control of the community by force. Do they succeed? Why do they do this? Or a headstrong community member decides to put one of their ideas in motion, start a foolish project. See, I have ideas for both of those that I think are good. Okay. I feel like I can, if I not to, no pun intended, but play my cards right, I can do both of these things. So I'm gonna say someone tries to take control of the community by force. I think there was an appointed, either like, I don't know about like democratically elected, but there was a like de facto leader of our little underground community. And I think they rolled up to the topsiders and were like, I'm in charge now, basically. And I think the above ground community was like, we don't know you from Adam. Who do you think you are? Kind of situation. I don't think they succeeded, but I think they harbor some resentment about that. And I think like we have like everybody's chilling, everybody's fine right now. But I think like kind of under the surface, there's a little bit of like people looking to this person still as a leader, and this person being like, you said you didn't want me in charge, so I'm not in charge. Don't look at me. Like, I don't know. More than like resentment, I think it's that kind of thing of like, not my circus, not my monkeys. You guys said no, so I'm not here. I think they do this because they're like the only person who's stepping up to do it, and then they get pushed back and they're like, fine, whatever. But I think that's the why did they do this, because they're like the only person stepping up to do it. So yeah, I don't know what the result is of that yet, but I guess maybe we'll find out. So both of our projects, well, 2 of our projects are finishing.
Oh yeah.
Maya, do you want to go first?
Sure, I'll go first. We now have medicine. So we can take medicine out of scarcity.
You got it.
And so I think that as a result, they've set up a little facility in one of the abandoned buildings that now has a long line of different occupants of our community that have had different scrapes and bruises from trying to fix various things, from children who have fallen down trying to explore broken bridges. And they're all chatting along in the line, waiting to get patched up.
Roll20 will not let me delete this bitch. Hey,
Oh,
I'm
and
trying
let me
really
take
hard here,
down the
bestie. Here we go.
All right.
There we go.
The government building gets spruced up a bit. It reminds the older people of a time before. And they do like this big unveiling of the time capsule, right? They open it up and everything. And at first people are kind of disappointed because it is like a 4th grade project, like it's like a school project that like this class kind of put together. But then there's like photographs, right? You know, and they start looking a little bit deeper. And there's letters from the kids and like asking like, oh, what are things like 100 years from now? And it's sad. Yikes. But it almost in like by looking at the past, they can imagine a future where things are like that again.
That's good.
That's very nice.
Okay.
That's beautiful, William.
Thank you. Take it away, Sarah.
Okay, so I forgot what I was going to do. I got so excited about the time capsule. I am going to. I love diceoperated present source resurgence. I'm going to start a project to establish a system of government. I think it would be fun. We'd have a good time learning about the judicial systems that we are creating. I'm going to say it takes 6 weeks. I'm going to say this is a long one. But I think like at that point, we will have a more streamlined decision-making process. And I'm hoping that will at some point become useful to us. Maybe. That's my hope and my dream in my heart.
Fantastic.
Okay. 6 of them. That's the end of my turn.
The historical building?
Yes.
Beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. I knew you were going to put it there.
Thank you. Yeah.
All right.
You know me so well, Maya.
Let's go. The Queen of Summer. A project finishes early. Which one? Why? If there are no projects underway, boredom leads to a quarrel. A fight breaks out between 2 people. What is it about? Okay. Well, the one is already going to finish this week.
Government, really easy.
Speed run, government speed run. Women take over. Easiest answer in the world.
I think that the underground dude was playing his cards close to his chest. I think by trying to stay out of it, stay uninvolved, he was kind of secretly forming a cult of personality around him that has, just like the Underminer, rose to the surface and and has taken over this government building and has kind of forced people to recognize his authority.
All right, that's what I was hoping you would say. That's so sick. I'm excited. Okay.
So we got that. I'll draw that somehow. The
Ooh,
scales have been toppled. Here we go. That's that.
very nice.
And now we
And
tick down the clocks.
the silo is done. It's now no longer tipped over in any way. It is now has a firm foundation. Every crack and whatever is fixed. It's even better than before. No rats.
Gotcha. Good. I think that I'm going to, what would this do? Would this be start a project or make discovery? Okay, so here's what I know. I think that not like the guy, not the main guy, the main underground guy, but like one of his lackey takes the helicopter for a spin. I think he makes the discovery. And I think that it's, what would it be? I think that way out over in the, I'm going to put it in the bottom left. There is some sort of, I don't want to say it's like a nuclear device, that's too much, that's too big,
Ooh.
but it's a large scale explosive. And the reason he went up and checked this was because of the legend that whatever destroyed the city is still here. He goes out looking in pursuit of that and finds a single active explosive device.
That was gonna be my question, is if it's active. Yeah. Ooh, spooky.
Yeah. Put just a little circle in it. Fantastic. That will be my go. Maya, your turn.
Yes.
Drawn. The Queen of Fall.
Queen of Fall.
Yep.
I feel like I've gotten the
Or Autumn, excuse me.
No. Okay. How unprecedented. Disease spreads through the community.
No.
I know. Choose one. You spend a week quarantining and treating the disease. Project dice are not reduced this week. 2, nobody knows what to do about it. Add health and fertility as a scarcity. Well, considering we have no projects, I want to do the project dice are, but I feel like it has to be,
Yeah, we don't have any
nobody knows
projects.
what to do about it. Add health and fertility as a scarcity.
All right.
Damn it.
That's terrible. We don't have to dwell too much on it, but yeah.
We don't have to what?
Dwell too much on it. Usually I ask like to describe it, but like we know
Yeah,
it.
it's not
It's
great.
bad. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
We
bad.
could say the times are unprecedented.
Yeah.
Times are unprecedented, but we have scientists, we have researchers,
do, we do.
botanists. So maybe
We've
that
established
won't be
that.
too much of a problem.
Yeah.
We don't have any projects going. I'm going to make a new discovery, which is during this time, not really knowing. Some people were quarantining, some people weren't, but some children got this is gonna sound bad. Don't worry. Some children got a little bit tired of being in one place at a time, so they snuck out and ran to the lake. Upon going to the lake, they saw slightly uncovered by the soil a knife that was buried.
A knife.
A knife with footsteps that had been dried by the sun. And they left to go tell someone. And when they came back, there were fresh footprints with the knife gone.
Related to the murder of
Related to the murder.
Of a murder. Okay.
Very interesting. Very cool. Okay. Fantastic. Sarah, you're up.
Okay.
The 9 of Autumn.
The community works constantly, and as a result, a project finishes early. Or a group goes out to explore the map more thoroughly and find something that had been previously overlooked. I'm going to say the second one. I think that there is a group that goes out looking for any kind of abandoned resources that could aid them in curing whatever is going on. And I think instead they find the explosive, and whatever this issue is, I want to say it's something from that explosive device, like as it's either like decaying or not decaying, there is a radiation situation that is causing this, like that's the cause of whatever's going wrong. Either it's like I want to say it's like in the drinking water, like it has somehow like leached out into the environment. And now the situation is like primarily shutting this down. I don't know if that's anything, but that's what I'm going to go with. Whatever it is that they find, it's this. I don't know if that counts. Now that I'm thinking about it, does that count as previous? It's undiscovered by them, right?
Yeah, I think
So
so.
there was only like one dude who knew about it, right?
Yeah.
So, okay, I'm going to say that counts if that's okay with y'all. So, yeah, they find something that had been previously overlooked. I think they find that explosive device and they suspect that it could be the root of whatever is going wrong in the community.
Gotcha.
Okay.
No clocks tick down.
Okay. I am going to start a project. And it's going to be a detour, and y'all are going to be blindsided by this a little bit. I think there is a group of people who are very into investigating this murder right now. I think that like with stuff going on in the community that is bad, people are so into like, let's solve a murder. Like, let's do something like comparatively low stakes, like the way that like a lot of people got into true crime during quarantine. People are like, let's focus on something we can control. And I think like a lot of people, it's become like a public thing, like the public is very concerned about this murder in like a there would be like a media frenzy because there's not like a media, like we're not a society that way, but I think like the people are very invested in this to have something to be invested in. So I'm gonna say it takes 3 weeks. And some, Conan Doyle-esque characters are gonna investigate this murder.
Very nice.
That's what I have for you all.
Okay. My turn.
Go for it.
The 2 of Autumn. I've drawn a lot of 2s. I think I've drawn the 2 each season.
It's a good number.
Someone returns to the community. Who? Or do you find a body? Do people recognize who it is?
Another one.
What happened? That's interesting. The only person who's really left the community is the old man. He's with his family now. Maybe he died on the way. Who knows?
Oh.
They find a body,
Yeah.
and people recognize it as one of the teens who found the knife
No.
originally. That's all.
Wow.
No,
Wow.
we gotta solve this
Wow.
murder.
I'm gonna put another body
No.
right, like under the bridge.
Under the
Not
bridge,
under the
William.
bridge. Guys, we gotta protect the other teams.
All right. Clock ticks. Did you set a week for the project?
I said 3 weeks.
Okay, cool. Yes,
It's
there it
I
is.
put a little 3 over here next to our little man's body.
You got it. Clock
I'm
ticks
just gonna
down.
cross it out and then I'll remove them all later. 2 weeks.
I'm going to. I feel like we should have another project going, but I want to start a discussion.
Mm.
I'm going to start a discussion. I think that detonating the bomb and dealing with the immediate fallout of that is a better solution than living with the current ongoing problems that it is causing.
I'm gonna say we don't know how large scale the detonation would be. It very well could destroy our entire community. If there is another way to I'm losing the words for it, slowly deactivate it might be better, but I'm against detonating it.
I agree that the risks of letting it remain as is outweigh the risks of detonating it, but I think we should do more research so that we can prepare ourselves for what those repercussions will be should we choose to detonate it. I think we're not ready.
Okay. It is Maya's turn.
Okay.
7 of Autumn.
7 of Autumn. It says a project just isn't working out as expected. Radically change the nature of this I didn't read the other part. I take back my face thingy. Radically change the nature of this project. Don't modify the project time. When it resolves, you'll be responsible for telling the community how it went. Something foul goes foul and supplies are ruined. Add a new scarcity. All right. The murder investigation, guys, is not working out as expected. Another murder has occurred. No,
Not a third murder.
Not a third murder. From there being a second murder from
Okay.
From the first from the finding of the knife. Radically changed the nature of this product. So I think it's going to shift from actively looking for the murderer to I think that still stays in the back of their minds, but I think it's going to shift to a protection unit of the other 2 teens that found the knife, to protect them, with still the idea that of maybe through that being able to find anyone who is after them for finding it, but it's shifting from actively investigating to more protection.
I feel like not to, like, we're not supposed to like step on each other's toes too much, but I think radically change the nature might have to mean give up looking.
No,
and
I
just
don't want to give it up.
protecting.
Fine. They bury the bodies.
Like, you start a new project to keep looking, but like this project.
Yeah,
changes
no,
too.
yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I think that's a good compromise that you could still start another one to find the dude. I think that's
Yeah.
that's fair to me.
So radically change project, they'll be burying the bodies in a little cemetery that we've created. Instead, cemetery.
Sad.
Cemetery.
Rip.
Yeah, I'm making 3 of them. Give me a second.
3 of them. Who else died?
No, just for the rip, just for the sake of being able to say
Oh my
rip.
god, yes. Good.
No one else died. All right.
Okay, good. Yet.
Yeah.
Anyways.
So the cemetery will be done in 1 more week if Sarah, you can tick down that little clock. Thank you.
You're so welcome, bestie.
I'm gonna start a project to try to use some of the supplies to make like a very rudimentary like water treatment plant situation to kind of purify the water so the radiation stops leaking into it and causing so much of a disease or just reaction.
Okay.
And I think that's gonna take like 4 weeks.
You got it.
And I make a little, that's like a little sieve.
Oh,
Cute.
cool. Yeah, gotcha. All right, Sarah.
Okay, it's me.
The 5 of bottom.
5. Got it. I feel like I've got a lot of 5s. Maybe that's not true, but I feel that way. Ooh, the parish arrives. Who are they? Why have they chosen your community and for what? Or a small gang of marauders is making its way through local terrain. How many are there? What weapons do they carry?
Parish is spelled Parish for our
Yes.
listeners.
Yes. Important. Capital P as well. Oh, you guys know I love a doomsday cult. I think the parish arrives. I think the parish arrives. I think they have chosen this community because they also know about I think they have picked up not on the existence of the current bomb situation, but they know the lore that like whatever did whatever to this community is still here. And they're like on board with that. And they're like, we're just gonna start over. And this was part of a process that's like important to the survival of whatever, like some Thanos type stuff. So that's what I've introduced. I hope you all enjoy.
Wonderful.
So yeah, let's tick some clocks down. Mimi, you're in charge of the cemetery. What used to be the murder investigation is now the cemetery, but I'll take it down for you.
Thank you. Let me make
I'm gonna
the
brief
little
man
water
on,
treatment situation 3. Yeah, so it's a cemetery. And there's been a couple of deaths just from some from old age, some from the disease. So it's good to be able to have a place where people can come to memorialize their fallen peers. And there are always little wildflowers put on top of the graves by different members of the community. It's a very tight-knit community, so any death is taken very seriously.
Yeah.
Oh, should we move the other dead body over there?
Sure, I can do that.
Scooch
Okay, I
him.
accidentally made a line to their neck.
It's the blood.
All right, and Sarah,
Yes.
project discussion.
Oh.
Discovery.
Yes. Okay.
Oh no, the head. The head is stayed
no.
behind.
It's giving White Winter Hymnal.
Just go about your business.
Just leave the head.
Almost.
Okay. I'm gonna hold the discussion. What are we gonna do about these weirdos who came into our town and said the bomb is cool?
Oh, it's my turn. The head might have to stay there.
Oh no.
At this point, it's the protection of our people at all costs. We've been scraping by, doing everything we can just to survive in this place, and I'm not going to let these people stop us from doing that.
I second that. I don't think that we should entertain their notions of salvation. That's
So I guess, oh, sorry, go ahead, Maya.
no, that's it. That's it.
Okay. So I guess the question that we're left with is whether or not that affects our decision about potentially detonating the bomb. Good discussion, you guys. I
Good
enjoyed
discussion.
that a lot. I love
Yeah.
nuclear war.
Oh my gosh. This
Okay, my turn.
It's getting tense. They talk about it in the rules. They're like, things are gonna get rough. When you get to autumn, it's gonna start to get rough. And I'm like, oh my gosh, you guys, it's starting to get rough, as if they didn't warn me. Like,
I have drawn the Ace of Autumn.
okay.
The community becomes obsessed with a single project. Which one? Why? Choose one. They decide to take more time to ensure that it is perfect. Add 3 weeks to the project time. They drop everything else to work on it. All other projects fail. If there are no projects underway, add a scarcity born of idleness. Are there projects underway?
There's one. The water treatment.
this makes sense to me.
Yeah.
It makes sense. It's gonna take 3 weeks longer. Guys, what if the frost shuffles but the water's not done yet?
It's fine. It's fine. It's gonna be fine.
Okay,
Yeah,
I forgot that I have to fix that.
Add 3 more weeks to that project day.
Absolutely. Does.
Oh,
But they're ensuring that it will be perfect.
That's
That's
true.
true. So
That's true.
So after this, maybe we can take the scarcity off.
Yes. I
Okay.
think definitely we can take it off if we can survive 6 weeks.
oh.
All right. Project clocks tick down.
Oh, great.
So really, it's 5 weeks.
It's
So
5
really,
weeks.
it's just
It's
5 weeks.
If you
That's
really
better.
think about it, we only added 2 weeks. So
Okay. Great. I'm going to start a project. I don't know what it is yet, but I'm going to start
Great.
a project.
Great.
I feel like you have a lot of options, which is
Yeah,
good.
there's the parish, there's the murder, and I think, like, what would be the word for this? Like physical conflict, like not war. What's a smaller term for war? But like between 2 small groups of people.
Civil unrest,
Battle.
Yes,
battle,
basically,
squabble.
underground guys and the parish's people are going to go at it. Are going
Go.
to like just fight to
Good.
the death.
I love this.
And that conflict is going to take 2 or 3 weeks. What are abundances and scarcities?
Can I say something? I feel like we should take being cool with each other out of abundance.
Yeah?
Yeah. I feel like we're no longer cool. Like it's not
after
cool
the
all
whole
the time
after the whole
anymore.
coup kind of thing. That
Take out the
that
camaraderie.
makes sense.
I feel like we're not vibing and keeping it tight anymore.
And we have a lack of transportation, food, health, and
No,
fertility.
the
We're doing
transportation's out.
fine.
We fixed the helicopter.
We fixed the
It has a
helicopter.
We
smiley
did
face
fix the
now.
helicopter. That's true. That's
Yeah,
true.
that
That's
has
true.
a smiley face on it now.
Thank you. That's true.
Mhm.
I'm gonna say 3 weeks for this battle.
Okay.
Yikes.
All right.
Yoinks.
That's fine, you guys. It's probably cool. I introduced a doomsday cult because I thought it would be fun, and it's fun. We're having a good time.
It is
I'm
very
having fun
fun.
hanging out with you
It
guys,
is
my
fun.
friends. You know I love a doomsday cult. If I said it once, I said it 100 times. Only in theory, though, to be honest.
Conflict on the bridge.
That's very good, Will.
Thank you.
It's very nice.
Great, and a 3.
Yes.
I want to take a moment actually, and I feel like not enough lore and appreciation has gone over to the diagonal building on the top right. What's up with that? Let's maybe try to figure out what that is before the frost shepherds come.
Good idea. Good idea. Good idea. Good idea.
Okay, Maya, it's your turn.
Did we tick down the other one again?
Which other one?
Oh,
Did that tick down again, or did it not tick down again? And I'm thinking of
no,
the last
I
time
think
it
I
ticked down.
forgot to take it down.
Wait,
Wait.
shouldn't it be a 4?
No,
Should
the
it be a
sieve was
4?
this turn. The sieve was doubled this turn and then ticked down.
Oh.
So it's 5.
Okay,
Okay.
okay. Just want to make sure that was all
Oh,
the same
okay.
turn
I drew
because
that
I got confused.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Cool. Maya,
Yeah.
have the 10 of autumn.
I'm so worried it's about to be winter, guys. Harvest is here and plentiful and in abundance. Or cold autumn winds drive out your enemies. Remove a threatening force from the map in the area. We're getting rid of the parish.
The parish.
Oh! Nice.
Good. Good.
Take them out of there. Although I would love to have an abundance of food, but take them out. We need that abundance of camaraderie back.
So what happens to that project then?
Yeah, it doesn't stop the project. I don't know what happens to that. But we know the parish is driven out.
Yeah, I
Mhm.
guess we'll figure that out I feel like once it gets to 0, we'll figure out what exactly happened there,
Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna keep the little explosion there.
I'm gonna tick down the water.
I'll take down the conflict. Cold autumn winds drive out your enemies.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
They can't handle them winds.
Can't handle it. Or city
Okay.
born.
City
We're in
born.
fantasy Montana.
Okay, I'm gonna open a discussion. Okay. So we've talked about detonating the device, and I know I said no to it before. However, how would we feel about using our underground friends' underground area as a bunker for detonating the device?
I think that is an idea that we can keep on hand should we need it. But I
Mhm.
don't think that I think that we're making good progress with purifying the water and making our living conditions stable here. I don't think that it's necessary now. I think that we would lose a lot of the progress that we've made if we went to that measure.
I think that's a great idea. I think that would solve a lot of our immediate problems, create more problems for sure, but would definitely give me a sense of control.
Okay, great discussion, everyone.
The King of Autumn.
Oh no, what does that mean? That feels bad. Oh. Oh, I was looking at the winter board for a second and I was frightened.
No, I had a heart attack from getting the king of something.
Okay. Oh, Jesus, God, Christ alive. Lord Jesus Christ. A natural disaster strikes the area. So let's just sit with that for a minute. Really let that sink in. Choose one. You focus on getting everyone to safety, remove an abundance, and a project fails. You focus on protecting your supplies and hard work at any cost. Several people die as a result. The bomb's going off, right? Like,
That's
right?
up to you. That's up to you.
Is that
That's up to
okay?
you.
Here's my question in regards to the rules. Do we think that is a natural disaster?
I think in our urban like setting,
Mhm.
I think that that totally counts.
Okay. I think that's what happens. I think it goes off. I don't know if I want to say for certain how, if it's like set off or if it just is decaying and the atoms explode. I don't know how science works.
Mhm.
It goes off to whatever and it goes off. I think I'm going to say you focus on getting everyone to safety. I think everybody, whoever is investigating whatever, gets an inkling that this is coming. They move there's like no time. They move everyone into the bunker. I'm going to say, I'm so sorry. Wait, actually, do I want to just say the parish one fails because they're gone already?
Well, I mean, I think
But I feel like if
getting
the
everyone
bomb goes
into-
off.
that's interesting. That's fun and interesting.
Up to you.
It says a project, remove an abundance, and the project fails.
The only abundance we have right now is building materials. Which makes sense that we would lose all those.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah.
We lose all of it.
I hate
if
that
the
that's
bomb
the
is going
only
off-
abundance we have left.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
fine.
but then we get rid of the radiation that's seeping into our
yeah.
water.
So that's true. So then we have to assume the radiation is gone. I'm torn right now between the war project fails
Mhm.
because it's simple to do and it's over anyways, basically, or saying the water thing fails because everything on the surface is destroyed.
Yeah.
I feel like that's the more narratively interesting thing to
Yeah.
say. I trust Will in my heart to have a really interesting response to how the parish was gone and this conflict continued for 2 weeks. Or this issue continued for 2 weeks. So
Mhm.
I'm gonna say, I'm so sorry, Maya. I know
It's
you had
okay.
that delay. You've been doing that for so long now.
It's
I'm
okay.
gonna say the water sieve fails because everything on the surface is basically destroyed, more or less, to some extent. And well, everything in like a general vicinity of where this bomb goes off is destroyed. And I think that includes the water project. I'm sorry, Mimi.
It's okay.
That's what the cards
I can't.
say.
It won't let
You
me
want
delete
to.
my little triangle thing that I made.
You can leave it there in like commemoration so
Okay.
that we all remember what we lost.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, let me take the abundance of stuff off.
Yeah. So that's what happens, you guys.
Okay.
Does that
Yeah.
mean that we can take away the
The
radioactive?
bomb is no longer an issue. That's
Okay.
the good or bad news, depending on how you look at it.
No more bomb has exploded.
It's exploded.
All right.
I'm sorry.
Clocks tick down.
1 week left.
1 week left on the conflict. And final move, Sarah, or
Oh yeah. Okay. I am going to start a project. Or do I want to discover something new? Let me just keep track of. So what do we have still in scarcities?
food, health, and fertility.
Okay. I'm torn. I feel like there's a lot of things I could do here. have a lot of possibilities available to me, which is nice. I haven't discovered something new yet, so I'm going to do that. I think the dust from the explosion clears. And I think what we discover is that our silo has been more or less like sufficient and our food is still good. And I don't know if that's something new now that I'm thinking about it, actually. I'm going to say rats. I'm confused. I'm conflicted.
Rats.
Rats. No, I don't want to do rats. I'm trying to erase our food scarcity. You guys don't want me to do rats. Unless delicious. I'm really torn. I take it all back. I'm gonna start a project. I think the project is going to be assessing what has survived the blast and taking an inventory of what supplies are still available to us. Is that too abstract, do you think, or does that work?
I think that works.
Okay.
Does it decide what we like get out of the project at the end?
Yeah. I'll figure that out. I'm going to say it takes 2 weeks. I mean, we're just figuring stuff. We're just looking around.
Yeah, we're just figuring stuff
I feel
out.
like it shouldn't take too long. I'm gonna say it takes 2 weeks. Does that sound good to you guys?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna put it over here by our little people. There's 2. Okay.
Okay.
Are we in winter?
The 9 of winter.
No.
Winter's begun. The game can end at any point now.
No, that's so scary. Why would you say it?
The 9 of winter. Someone goes missing. They're
No.
alone in the winter elements. Choose
We
one.
only
Not
have so
again.
many bitches left.
The community organizes constant search parties and eventually the person is found. Project dice are not reduced this week. No one ever hears from that person again.
Not another murder.
No one ever hears from that person again. I'm going to hold on to that.
Okay.
Someone goes missing and they are never heard from again.
Okay. But do the stuff go down or no? Is that for
It
both
goes
of them?
down. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
The conflict is resolved. And
The parish disappears and they are never heard from again.
the parish disappeared 2 weeks ago.
That's fair.
They
Okay. I'm
left.
Yeah.
And I think in that conflict, the underground guy leader was one of the casualties.
Rough.
Um,
Rest in peace.
and I don't think anyone says it out loud, but I think people are generally happy about that. And I think that's the resolution of that project. There we go. That's the clock ticking down. Start a project. As like a sub project, I guess, for the looking around. I think people are going to try to get one last look at this murder. People are going to try to one last ditch effort.
Good.
And I'm going to say that one's also like 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
So, oh, whoops. Gonna put a little 2 right there. That's my turn. Maya,
Mm-hmm.
time for you to draw your card. I'm not gonna look at it before I put it up to the screen.
Okay. Okay.
To remind the audience, if it's the king of spades, the game ends.
All right. 10. In preparation for the coming year, the community begins a huge undertaking. Start a project that will take at least 5 weeks to complete. All right. The project that I think that I'm going to start to take 5 weeks is, now that the bomb has gone off and we're looking to see what has survived. I think, I'm all about the scientists. I think a project is going to start to see if any of the materials from the plants, not necessarily the bomb, but from the whole facility that it was in, can be used to provide energy to the rest of their city.
Ooh.
Cool.
And that's going to take 5 weeks.
Yeah,
Cool.
that makes sense to me. That feels
Very
good.
cool.
But also it ticks down one, right?
It does not.
Damn it.
Mm.
All
You
right,
tried. Maya, you tried.
I tried really, really hard.
I would have let you do it.
Thank you. I knew you would, baby.
Mwah.
So the searching finishes, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So I get to decide what we still got. I'm circling back to the silo. I think that bitch is bulletproof. We sink so much time into fixing it up. I think that motherfucker could survive fucking Noah's flood.
It's a miracle.
It is a master of modern science. Alchemy, I would say. The inside is a thing of magic of some nature. It's fine. We have food. It's fine. It's fine, you guys. It's fine. I think the conclusion is, like, we have the things that we need to survive on the surface. Like, there is food, there is water, there is the bareness. Like, we have not gone worse than back to zero if we've gone back to zero. Like, we have not lost. It's not unlivable. Like, we haven't made things worse for ourselves.
We can tell.
Not that we did it, but like, things aren't worse than they were. If we're back to square one, we're only back to square one. It's not any worse than that kind of thing. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, so
I get to start what's in scarcity right now?
Technically still food, although I think we might be able to, not abundance, but out of scarcity.
Yeah.
And health and fertility.
Health and fertility. All right. I'm gonna make a new discovery.
Yes.
Which is in the looking around to see what we still had left. A couple of people took up our happy little helicopter and saw in the middle of the lake another patch of some kind of greenery that looks like there's some healthy plants and things that could perhaps be helpful, or just be another patch of earth that we can potentially use.
Nice.
I'm just gonna draw a little island, color it in.
All right.
I'm imagining that weird little like duck situation in the middle of Waller Park where they used to keep monkeys.
Oh yeah.
Except like bigger.
Okay, sounds good. All right, Sarah. You're up.
Okay.
The 6 of winter.
Okay. Let me just scroll to what that is. Okay. The time has come to consolidate your efforts and your borders. Projects located outside the settlement fail, and all remaining projects are reduced by 2 this week. Or someone finds a curious opportunity on the edge of the map. Start a project related to this discovery. So what projects do we still have? Just the one, right? Oh no, two.
2, yeah.
What is it? Is it the
Remind me?
murder and
The
It's the
murder.
murder and it's your energy project.
energy
Yeah.
project?
Is that
I'm gonna
within or outside of
say-
our borders?
The energy project? I thought it was like within our borders.
Sarah, what do you think?
I'm gonna say it doesn't matter because I'm gonna pick the other one. So
Cool. Perfect.
okay. Not to be like it doesn't matter, but like
Yeah.
we don't have to decide that right now.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna say someone finds a curious opportunity on the edge of the map, start a project related to discovery. I'm gonna say we're gonna take the happy copter and kind of scout around. I think initially to be aware of what the damage radius was of the disaster that
Mhm.
occurred. And I think what they find instead is like other city ruins, like not active communities, but like other like parts of what used to be this
Mhm.
world or this society that are kind of untapped, that people kind of evacuated and left and no one has kind of been
Mhm.
into yet. And I think they're able to find like some resources that they could bring back to the community to like help the survivors there.
Mhm.
I'm thinking like they find like hospitals with pharmacy
Yeah.
cabinets that have not been
Oh, that's very
you
good.
know, drained yet.
Sure.
So yeah, I think that's
Yay.
what they discover. I think that is the curious opportunity that they find. There are other cities that are kind of rife with opportunities that have not been taken yet. So yeah.
Does that mean we can take health and stuff off scarcity?
I don't think I'll be super like just to put my cards on the table here. I'm
Mhm.
gonna start a project to like do that specifically for
okay.
that purpose. So I'm wondering if we might want to wait.
Yeah.
Well, wait, you start a project for this card.
Oh, do I?
I think so.
What was
Find
it?
a curious
6?
opportunity on the edge of the map.
Oh, start a project related
for-
discovery. Okay, yeah.
Mhm.
I got so excited about making my little description. Okay, so I'm gonna say it takes 3 weeks and they're gonna be able to bring some of those supplies. Like taking multiple trips, they're gonna be able to scout out these places and find some supplies. I think it's like not a lot, which is why it takes 3 weeks. Like most of
Yes.
these places have been cleared out or there are like still people there. Like I think you have to be careful, you know.
Sure.
But
Yeah.
I'm gonna put it on this edge right here. Oh, that's not it. Here we go. Oh, put a number 3 right here on this corner. I think they're able to like bring some of those supplies back.
Okay.
If that sounds good to you guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
Clocks tick down. 4 weeks left on the energy project.
And is the
murder goes unsolved.
No!
no?
Why? Will, why?
I'm going to say the
Why?
community, I don't know if they put this together, but I'm going to say us as the players.
Okay.
The person who went missing without a trace in the winter was the person who they saw the
We've
opportunity
never heard from again.
and took it. Yeah.
Damn. All right. That makes sense.
Wow. What was
That's
the
pretty-
motive? What was the reason?
What was the reason?
I want you, Will, to tell me what the motive behind this was. I want to know.
See? We'll
No,
see.
don't say we'll see.
That's whatever happened to that other city that blew up.
They blew up, and then the parish showed up. Interesting. Anyways,
Maybe the parish
This is
detonated
for
their
this is for
bomb.
after the game. This is for after the
Sorry.
game.
okay. We're just getting excited.
That's still Sarah's.
Oh,
turn?
that's still you, Sarah.
Oh. Well,
Hold the discussion.
I did all the
project.
stuff I wanted to do.
That would-
Discover something new. Whole discussion, start a project. I'm gonna say we I'm going to hold a discussion. Okay. There are other habitable zones. Do we want to stay here? And I'm just going to say we have the option of staying here, because I don't want to pose this question. Say we have the option of staying here and rebuilding with the resources we have, or moving on and testing our luck in a different city.
I'm going to stay.
I'm gonna say I think we've put a lot of time and energy into this city that we have here, that it feels like we should see it through.
Yeah. I think there are a lot of people who, I don't know if this is a little town hall discussion. I think there are people who agree with that. And I think like the majority sentiment is we should stay for our pride, if for nothing else.
Yeah.
And see through what we've built, but that option remains open.
Yeah.
Great. Card draw. The Frost Shepherds arrive. The game immediately ends.
We jinxed it by talking about all the whatever that you were like, yeah, so until after the game, we were like, oh,
Our boys.
That's the end of the year.
Well, guys, we hope you enjoyed.
That's so.
Yeah, well, let's stick around. Let's stick around and talk for a little bit.
Okay.
That
Wait,
was...
so what happened to my? Did we get closer? Did I get to go down to 2 on this and I
No.
didn't, or was that last
I
time?
mean, we can do we survive the Frost Shepherds? I think we do.
Yes.
Frost Shepherds do, but yes.
Yes.
I think we do.
I think we do
too.
I think
We
just
survived
need-
a bomb.
Exactly.
We survived a nuclear
Exactly.
explosion. We're
Yes.
fine.
Yeah, the Frost Shepherds, they're nothing. We survived the parish. We just survived.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I do think the parish blew up that other town. That's
I think so
Yeah,
too. No,
absolutely.
I totally think they
100%.
did.
Absolutely. It blew up the other
They
time. I
100%
think the
did.
parish, after we drove them out, they set off our bomb.
I also think that. I think that too.
Oh, that
or
makes total
if
sense,
not
of
them,
course.
someone who like agreed with their sentiment.
Mm.
Like they
Yeah.
had somebody who did.
Oh my goodness. Oh, what else? What else?
Damn.
So Will, what was the motive? So what was the motive?
I don't even let me think about it. Because the guy went missing. Originally I thought it was gonna be some like underground, upper ground people, but I think that got kind of resolved.
Can I suggest something?
Sure, please.
Okay. So here are the things that happened. The dude so the parish exploded the city. The
Mm-hmm.
dude from the exploded city came to our town. The parish followed.
Mm-hmm.
Right around the time that the parish was leaving, I think weren't they leaving when this? No, they had just gotten there, right? When this dude was murdered, or they were about to get there.
Yeah.
So maybe
I
it
think
doesn't.
they're
Never
about to
mind.
get
Maybe
there.
my
Very close.
timeline doesn't add up. Maybe my
It was
timeline
very
doesn't
close
add up.
though, so
It was close.
I think I like that. I like that a lot.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
fun.
saying.
That's
what I'm
that's
saying.
very spicy.
Mhm.
I don't know if they like sent someone ahead who's like, oh, fuck this guy, but like I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah.
I'm glad things worked out between the upper ground people and the underground people.
I
Yeah.
like that they're besties. I like it a
Yeah.
lot. I like it
Besties, the
very
leader
much.
dead.
Yeah.
No, well, he sucked anyways. You know how we feel about leaders on the street. You know how we feel about
Maybe
centralized.
the community theater group is now putting on Mr. Burns, a post-apocalyptic play. So, some
I thought you were going to say maybe the community
is
theater
getting
group is
some
now in charge of
gold
the
out of whatever the
government.
situation
Oh.
is.
Oh my goodness.
True.
So yeah, that was a quiet year. It's such a good game. I love it so much.
Was it
was a good
quiet? I have to really
was
think
not
about
quiet.
that. Maybe compare.
This was the short version. So if you play it, you can play the longer version with I believe 5 cards, as you said, Will, were taken out.
Of each suit,
Of
yeah.
each season, yeah.
So this was 32 weeks as opposed to 52. I'm going to, before I just said their website, I'm going to look up their website real quick so I can actually point people to
Yeah.
where to buy it.
Wow.
Yeah.
You can buy The Quiet Year at buriedwithoutceremony.com, which is just a great name for a website.
Yeah.
We are not sponsored.
Yeah, we just like
just
supporting
big
this.
We
fans.
just like playing games.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you guys for playing this game with me. I had a great time.
Of course, had a great
so
time.
much fun.
And thanks for watching, everybody, and letting us experiment with some new formats and stuff.
Yes.
I'm gonna take
one
a
last
picture for
lingering
our
look at our
friends.
beautiful city.
Good. Excellent.
And
Should we post this on the Twitter?
yes. We'll see you
post
next
it.
time.
We'll post
We'll
it.
see you later. Bye.
Bye.